of her monumental incompetence that she displayed yesterday, let's deal with...
Still using those hyperbolic words. Got some more of that at the end of this video that I've already edited before even seeing this video. There's some stuff I wanted to stick in.
Too many people are trying to bring science to it.
Oh, well, that's a pain, isn't it?
But I keep seeing these videos spitting out this science. This is going to make all the people that think that the diet is foolish, think the diet's dumb, it's going to make them not even try it.
Well, there you go, see? People actually warning people about something that might be dangerous and might point to the foolishness and folly of such a ridiculous thing. Why are you out of breath, Mark, I wonder? Just standing there speaking.
Oh my god.
Is it
Oh my god. He's trying to pull that? There was a video I saw recently where some guy, some low carber, and he seemed like he was just always out of breath. Now he's trying to pull that with this bodybuilder guy. You don't get to that condition if you have problems breathing.
You really are looking very, very well indeed. Energy out the wazoo because you're eating sugar all day, maybe. I don't know.
By far, it's the greatest technology that we have. It's what we have right here. We have it inside. We always try to study.
Why did Bart show a close-up of Mark's face after saying he's looking really good? Is he being sarcastic again? Because if he is, he should be reminded that Mark Bell has been eating a low-carb diet for the last few years. Yeah, I've noticed that low-carbers look older than they are, and high-carbers look younger. By the way, I'm older than both of these guys.
And we scratch our heads and we're confused.
Well, some of us.
It's not meant for over-analyzation. Hyper-focus in on, they start looking over here and they're missing all this other stuff over here.
See, there is a problem with science, especially with the analysis of science that Bart does. Like, if you watch his channel, you're going to spend so many hours getting bogged down with crap that's not going to even do you any good. Because if you follow his interpretation of science, you can be eating this detrimental meat diet that's causing people to drop off all over the place. Like Mark Bell, he dropped off. Now he's eating sugar. So, you can blame a low-carb diet for that, Bart.
Can stand there and be out of breath, telling us all about how we don't want to know about science. Go on.
Number one, Bart should not be criticizing other people's state of health, physical or mental. Number two, Mark Bell has only been on this diet for a real short period of time at the time this video was made a month ago. So you can't blame his diet for something like being out of breath, because that has never been a common symptom in the fruitarian crowd. People like Bart have never pointed out that we people are out of breath all the time, because we're not. Then comes along one person here, an anecdote that Bart will gladly use. Clown.
We're just here to say words that are popular, that people want to hear. Goodness.
Like
that might slow down the whole...
insulin.
Sugar fasting is honey, maple syrup, sugar, candy, fruit, and fruit juice.
Perhaps it should be called that rather than just the sugar diet then.
Right, Bart. You know full well why they call it the sugar diet. Just like the way they call the diet the carnivore diet when it contains a lot of coffee.
It's no surprise that I don't know that, because I've been busy burying my head in that pesky old science and stuff.
He's still studying science? That's a waste of time too. Just like making these long videos and watching these long videos.
Burying my head in...
And it's working amazing for me, and it's working amazing for a lot of other people.
In what respect is that? It's clearly very, very effective at things like leaving you short of breath just standing there explaining things
See,
to us.
right there. Talk about unscientific. He has just blamed the sugar diet that Mark had been on for weeks here on Mark Bell being out of breath instead of the diet he was previously on for a few years.
I'm probably going to do some sort of macro cycling at the end of this, where I mix and match some different things together and still end up...
that sounds like a brilliant idea, Mark. Let's just... What's that thing they say? Mess around and find out. Let's do that. Even though apparently there are some pesky scientists that think they have the answers already. Let's ignore those guys because they're just idiots. Let's concentrate, though, Mark, on what you're saying because of your overwhelming machismo and the buff nature of your personage.
About that too, like just downing candy all day is not going to be a great idea. Blasting.
Hang on.
We're a half hour into this video. It's gone on so long that I've had to start eating again. And this time it's dinner. I hardly ever get to dinner while trying to make a video. Got the lettuce here. And there's just nothing going on in this video.
Bated breath thing sorted out. Tell us more.
Why you maybe haven't gotten it yet. But
I haven't got it because I'm just...
So I'm going to try another video. So, of course, here's 2 more sugar videos right behind that one. Art knows where the views are, just like I do. This doesn't look like anything substantial. Just a lot more sarcasm here. We are not carnivores. That is correct. Doesn't even need to be said. Sugar, let's talk seriously for an imbecile. So, Bart is now debating ChatGPT. Speaking of ChatGPT, just yesterday I saw another carnivore using that artificial intelligence app to prove that our natural human diet is not vegan, it is carnivore. I've decided to make a video on that because I have some great ideas for it, and this is going to be a really good video. So you're going to want to come back here and see that one. I think I might be making that one next or after the Frank Tuvano video. Got to get that one in. So you know what to do. Put on your headphones, click on subscribe. You know where to put the fork. Okay, I'm watching a different video now, and Bart here said a couple things here that I agree completely with.
Sugar being a benefit to your fat loss. And the reason that I think this is catching on is because the nature of nutrition is extreme. Why do people get caught up with extreme diets? Why do people jump from fasting to carnivore to, keto to maybe now it's the sugar diet? Maybe
because they listen to very, very sensible people all the time on the interwebs who want to say words because, well, that's what we're here to do on the interwebs. We're here to say words because we feel like it, and everyone should listen to everyone because everyone's right. And we should just jump around all over the place and try any old crazy shit every week. We should do something different. Of course we should.
that's the new trend. And what can we do to, kind of circumvent this or, avoid the problems that can be associated with it? So extreme dieting.
Come on, don't be silly, Paul. There's problems associated with doing nothing but pouring sugar down your neck every day, surely. It's a very, very sensible course of action.
Things like the sugar diet come from the idea that we're in a bad place.
Some of us are, perhaps.
We want to get from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm. And they've all been very sensible too so far. I haven't made any videos about you in the past where you've been wrong on anything, have I?
You are here, you want to get here. I might
do though, please make it absolutely clear as to what the goal is here. Is it to go to A to B or here to here, or which is it? I'm just so limited and confused and I need to hear things 100 times before I understand what you're saying.
3 reasons factor meals are greater than protein shakes. My go-to hack for hitting my protein goals? Factor. These chef-made meals taste amazing.
It's because I'm so stupid, Paul.
myself have been here, gotten here, and helped thousands of people do the same. So today I want to help you guys understand why the sugar diet works. First things first, I've never demonized sugar, and I'm not going to do that in this video.
Oh, good, I'm glad you're sensible about such things.
The reason that their videos reach people
Is there anything to do with Al Gore and his rhythms at all? I wonder.
Do you feel like putting your fist through the screen right now? You can see how I've gotten so used to infinite hypocrisy. I'm pretty numb at this point. Over there just eating my lettuce, listening to the same old shit on the internet. Because this kind of behavior we're seeing here from Bart isn't really that crazy. It's pretty basic human nature. It's MAGA mentality. Distract people from looking at the shit in your own yard by flipping flipping it to someone else, saying what's true for you about other people. When I said the word flip, I realized I could have some fun with the metaphor. These people just flip their shit over the fence into their neighbor's yard. Okay, get back to the video. Bart's about to say something that finally triggered me, and this one always does it. I'll always call people out on this one. because it's another case of an anti-vegan stealing us vegans' language.
Cole has a very aggressive message, right? And those that aren't familiar, years ago, he was all about the snake diet, which was extreme long fasting with some type of mineral water. But
I'm glad you've got the absolute details down as to what Cole used to be about, whoever the hell Cole is.
his message was, you need to change who you are to get from here to here.
I thought Cole's message, whoever the hell that is, was that you need to change your approach to everything completely according to what's popular on the YouTubes every 5 minutes.
Hey Bart, I got a message for you, since you won't let me post on your channel. A few years ago, almost no one was doing the keto diet. Now it is the most popular diet in the Western world. What happened? It got trending. And people like new things, especially since the old stuff hasn't worked. And now keto is old, and it hasn't worked either. And 6 years ago, there was no such thing as the carnivore diet that you promote. Then all of a sudden, someone invented it. And there was one person on YouTube who was pushing it, and he got on the Joe Rogan show. And boom! Trending. That will get it trending. A few months later, you popped up on YouTube, created a channel to jump in on the trend. Now it's fading, and we hope you fade too. Bart, this video of yours sucks so bad. This is worse than your average video. You've got no material here. So will you just fade away?
Never mind anything else except what's popular on the YouTubes that week. That's what we all need to do to optimize our health, absolutely. And the other thing we need to do is repeatedly have to lose weight or fat all the time. Never mind any of that stable, lean, healthy nonsense that you get from a species-appropriate, species-specific diet based on actual objective reality and science, Paul. We don't want any of that nonsense. What we want to do is...
I heard species-specific diet. There is another term that the low-carbers, ketos, carnivores have stolen from vegans, specifically the ones eating fruit-based diets. Probably the first person ever using that term was Doug Graham. 80-10-10, fruit-based diet. All raw, by the way. The diet is not natural unless it's raw. In Bart's diet, he has argued with people for an all-cooked diet. I made a few videos on that.
I'm so stupid for not doing any of that stuff, aren't I? I really am very limited.
This person went on to list a whole bunch of diseases that he got. And then he says carbs lead to pre-diabetes. Not true. Actually ridiculous. And it took switching over to the carnivore diet to reverse my health. Your video is an absolute joke, dude. I recommend you play devil's advocate with yourself and learn why and how utterly wrong you are. My regular viewers will know why I accentuated that word. We all make mistakes and completely believe false shit. That's right, dude. We all make mistakes, yeah, but don't remain this ignorant and arrogant. I'm insulted by the word ignorant because that's what I'm the opposite of. I'm like the least ignorant person on the planet. That's why I don't get along well with people. That's one reason. Because I see their ignorance where ignorant people don't see each other's ignorance. But when people say arrogant, lately I've been getting people call me arrogant, and I take that as a compliment because that's never been in my personality. If I'm coming across as arrogant, I must be evolving. Confidence in myself. All right, we have our first clue. Do you like my response? I'm getting better at responses. Absolute and utterly. I think you're sadly mistaken. This is one of the most stupid videos I've sadly ran across. That's strange wording there. That's a hint that he's being disingenuous.